And just the other day, walking up the street and about to cross, a small car of what appeared to be a father and two sons stopped to wave me through while delaying traffic. Familiar with situations such as these, I've learned to promote a seamless traffic pattern not dependent or catered to the travels I take on foot. Although much appreciative of the gesture itself, I frantically waved them through with a sturdy belief in the greater perspective I've envisioned for both participating parties and the general well-being of the community at large. We're all strangers in pursuit of a particular creed, and this, by all means, this is weekday traffic. An act of excessive or even common generosity will only thorn its track and is better left for a Sunday stroll. Regardless of my intent, which is indeed irrelevant to the governing of momentary action, I continued to wave them through yet again in response to their extended hesitation. They laid on the horn. It appeared the gift upon return had gotten the best of their intentions. By the time I vocally motioned them forward with a fairly aggressive urgency, I was sure the public image of myself had been drastically misinterpreted. Perhaps I had been deemed unappreciative of their intended goodwill, or speculative of the personal and or cultural insecurities they may or may not have had, something I would have been unfit to perceive by this time. Perhaps the sight of my potential crossing was never taken graciously in the first place. Perhaps a prematurely bigoted assessment had already spoiled the lucrative communicative process I'd naturally tend to expect. Sure enough, not a moment shy, they stepped on the gas to avoid any more self-inflicted embarrassment. I could see the prospective father in the driver's seat heatedly mumble something vulgar, violently directed my way. On the passenger's side, and closest to me, sat the boy who appeared to be the man's son. By the time of my direct passing, he looked at me in the eye and sturdily flicked me off. Clenched beneath his two front teeth was his bottom lip, pulsating with pent youth and undisclosed anger. I could see a child under pressure, frustrated with an emotion he may or may not have felt obligated to pursue. I could see that he knew of guilt and feared the extent of its pride. He was in tune with the tension of exercise and the dislocation of adolescence. He was not proud of his cheap shot, nor of the fence he had been forced to walk atop. To his left was a man he knew very well, and to his right was one he did not. So I asked this dear child to surround itself in the glory of every casual love it may or may not choose to pursue. One appropriately crowned life will grieve in its entirety and die with a spook upon its brow. I've seen it happen. And say a prayer for the cowboy atop the hill. The one still kicking, still waiting his take. The alive one. And say another for the bump along the way, the one town down. No count will call me the breeze if Johnny's same team can't catch a call. Sides me, the old Skip. Ain't my Skip, their Skip. Skip got kid on team, old as he, or young. Could be anyway. Kid went to camp, Texas, big state. Big boys, big bat, long crash. Proud poppy, poppy proud pop no matter no poppy how. But I'm unhinged and concerned with him. I walked here, I live here. Home, my here, please hear my bone, it's home. So go! Go! I will, thy will, till. So went. Oh, shit, my hat! I'll get it later. They'll watch and wonder how. Sure thing, he didn't see, that brute. Like big state yek's ass incarnate. Kid knows no how, no proud, and poppy still proud.